interaction between any different kind of tonic, for example, reishi, Shilajit, etc. So it's possible to take everything together.
The nature of it, besides each person's physiological uniqueness, is tonics don't really interfere with each other. It's a good question. That's different than an herbal medicine, which you take for a short period of time for a particular point. You see what I mean? Tonics are ongoing and they all synergistic, pretty much, you know.
But for example, if there is some people, for example, like with the bones problems, yeah, and we want to treat them with Shilajit, yeah, it can be also as a treatment.
Well, yeah, but it's still a tonic.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a little bit more, and then you'll go back to kind of normal levels. He was taking more, but it's still not. It still works synergistically. It's not like you take this and it may interfere with that.
Would it help joint inflammation?
Yes, it is definitely anti-inflammatory. And because, again, the electrons help neutralize inflammation, which are kind of free radical based.
Osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, or one of them more than the other? Which one is?
You're talking about rheumatoid and osteo? It's really good for both, but it's going to be a little bit more, I'm going to say, more effective in rheumatoid, which is more an inflammation at a different level, which is kind of an autoimmune inflammation. It's going to help with autoimmune issues. It's going to help with allergies.
Lupus.
Lupus. Well, that's autoimmune.
Yeah, so
yes. Yes. The live food, the Shilajit, the proteolytic enzymes that I haven't talked about yet are all actually quite helpful in the autoimmune and things like lupus.
As always, the problem is not to make the immune system too much strong because it attacks the body.
Yeah, but it doesn't work in that way. You know, it really neutralizes the inflammation part. The proteolytic enzymes do have a regulatory effect on the immune, but when you're talking with these kind of things, they're all bringing it to normal. If it's low, it brings it here. If it's high, it brings it down. So it's not an immune stimulant; it's an immune regulator. There is a big difference. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions about Shilajit? Okay, so I kind of make note, I gave it special emphasis just for your general awareness. And today, given all the toxicity, including the electromagnetic toxicity, the cell phone toxicity, the radiation toxicity, it becomes more important than it was a few thousand years ago. Yeah.
So there is another issue of hormones, right? Like the estrogen and that are over the place.
It's not as, it has to do some hormonal regulation in general, but really the key is when you eat lower on the food chain where people aren't putting estrogen and so forth, and you avoid soy, you're going to, you know, you're not going to be as effective. So it's not as specific for hormonal things. It's more on the electron level.